Now we're going to take a look at the very popular cross-join function. Remember, this little star symbol up in here means that it's one of the 20 most popular functions. And what we're going to do with cross-join in here is effectively come through and allow us to come do a nesting, because we're limited with tabular data down here of 2 dimensions. So what we have to do is nest the different sets one into another so that we can see the display. Let me show you that a little clearer. What we're going to accomplish here, I'm going to show you down here with the browser. I've got Manager Studio up and I'm browsing the AdventureWorks cubes down here so I can show you effectively the same thing we're going to do in MDX that we're doing down here in the browser. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select, I'm going to add internet sales amount to the data area, and now we'll drop on down. Looking into the product dimension, I'm going to drop on down, add the product categories down here. Notice I'm going to add it into the column area. So now I've got the categories, the subcategory, and the product, the hierarchy moving on across. And now let's go through and perform a cross join. So we'll take the dates, and let's take calendar. And I'm going to take the calendar down here, and I'm also going to add that to the column area. All right, now I've got a cross join, and if I expand this out, you can see it. Oh, let's don't do accessories. Let's do bikes. So I'm expanding out the bikes as I drop on down, and now you see the cross join. Bikes, mountain bikes, moving down through the hierarchy, and now I've got 2005, 2006. So I have this cross join of the different dimensions down here join, so we can come through and look at the data, and we can expand it on down as we expand on across. So that's effectively what we're going to do. So that's what cross join does, allows for multiple sets nesting on in the reports. So again, so we can use a flat screen. Returns the cross product down here. We have 2 syntaxes that we can use. We can use a cross join, or we can use the multiplication symbol, and I've shown them both up here. Select, and there's the multiplication symbol, or just the cross join down here. So whichever you prefer. I happen to think cross join is more readable, but if the people are familiar with MDX, then they'll understand what this is. Okay, let's go back and take a look at some other code. Moving down in here, I've just got some little thing. I'm going to just come through and execute this just to test my code. All right, now you see the flat display that I have down here coming across. So I've got reseller sales amount, I've got product categories down here on the columns coming on across, and on the rows I've got a measure group measures reseller sales as I drop on down like that. Now I'm going to use the two syntaxes, the multiplication sign and the cross join, and I'm going to cheat here. Rather than scrolling up and down and selecting everything, I'm going to close this up and I'm going to select the whole thing, and now I'm going to execute. And now you've got your cross join down here. As you can see, cross joined to both 0 and 1. If I expand this out, you can see it came down and automatically selected everything. So I have down here. So I have the first cross join up here on the columns on 0, and with the first syntax, and then the second syntax down here on the rows doing the cross join. Let's move down. All right, now I'm going to come through and just do a little build, and I can see all this, so I won't shrink it up. Again, get the products, we've got the ears. Now I'm going to come down and I'm going to add the members of the product dimension, product categories, hierarchy. Select it all, execute. Okay. And expanded that on down. Now you can see I've got all the members, and now I'm going to do a cross join. Okay, so now on my column, bringing back the years again, 5, 6, and 7 on the columns down here. Now I'm going to cross join down here the category, the product dimension, the category level members down here with reseller sales amount and reseller order quantity. And this will be a problem, so let me shrink this up, select it, execute it. And you can see all products as I expand this out. Accessories, reseller sales amount, resellers order quantity. As you come on across down there, you see. So now I have on a flat display, I can nest this information out. Now here's just another thing coming through and doing it on the columns. This is very similar. Okay, so now I'm dropping it down there like that. And now I've just done a changing of the orders, the ordering. Okay. And so now I have years across the top and reseller sales, order quantity, etc. Very easy, of course, to change. You can just copy and paste and shuffle it all around.